So at the beginning of every year, I like to look forward and see what games are coming out and see what could come out, and that's exactly what we're doing today. But I want to do it differently. I want to predict what I think actually these games are going to go be like. So I'm like nearly going to in advance review them before they're even out. I tell you what I think they're actually going to be like before they come out, and then obviously when they do come out, we can see if I was right or wrong, if I was close enough, or let's see if they even do come out, such as like a Fallout 3 remake or an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. So, beginning with the most obvious one, Highguard. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, everyone's hating on it, but in my opinion, this game, it has a chance. I don't think it deserves to go in trash. It has a chance. Now, if you don't know what Highguard is, it got a lot of flack recently because of the Game Awards. It was the last game, which is usually a pretty big game. And to be honest with you, I think there's a reason. I think Highguard could actually be the next big game. I just feel like people were just hoping for like a big story game and was very disappointed, which makes sense. But I do actually think Highguard actually could have a good, strong chance of actually being a pretty big game, if not like the next Fortnite. So I'm actually going to probably put this in A tier, if I'm going to be honest with you. So, next one we got, and by the way, I'm taking the piss. It's going to be trash. If you believe me for a second, you gotta like the video. I'm sorry. So, to the next one, and now I promise you no more jokes. I promise. I swear. The next one we have, of course, Fallout 3 remake or remaster, whichever. Do I one think this is going to happen? I believe Fallout 3 could be remastered. Or remake, probably not, but remastered, possibly. Like a really strong possibly. And if it were to come out, I mean, it's Fallout 3 remastered, better graphics. If it comes out and simply just that, it's a solid A tier game. Like, it's Fallout 3. If they do what Oblivion did, it could actually nearly be an S tier. I might have to change it later on in the tier list, but for now, I'm going to keep it in A tier. So the next one we got, guys, is an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake, or resynced as they're calling it. This is the worst kept secret in gaming history of all time. Like, this is 99% happening. I was originally, really excited for this to happen. Though I've actually kept my eyes on it, all the news coming out about all the leaks, and from what I've heard, it's not really that faithful of a remaster. I've heard a lot of people saying that, like, it's going to have a lot of the newer Assassin's Creed kind of like combat and like style to it. So it's not like they're just putting a new fresh coat paint on it. And it's like, fair enough, if you love the new style of Assassin's Creed games, you may love this idea. But for me, I just want Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but with nicer graphics. That's literally all I want. And I'd pay 60 quid, no problem. So because of that, I'm putting it in C tier. Now, this is just a prediction, right? Because from what I've heard, if it is that, I'm going to be disappointed. If it ends up being a good like remaster with the original combat, it's probably going up to an A tier. But from what I've heard and the vibes I'm getting from like everyone, it's more than likely going to be like this. So that's my honest opinion. So next one we have is Gears of War E-Day. To be honest with you, I don't even think this game has a release date, but it did say 2026. And as much as I love the original Gears of War games, there hasn't really been an amazing, like, the recent ones have been okay at best. Like, Gears of War really has fallen off, and it is very hard for me to say that. Like, I played Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, Gears Judgment Day, 4. I don't know if I finished 5. And I enjoyed the first 3, and I actually kind of enjoyed Judgment Day on the 360. But E-Day, it's a prequel, I think. Yeah, it is. It's a prequel. Honestly, I can nearly see it getting delayed. But I'm gonna probably put this in like B tier because we obviously have the original characters. We have Marcus back, hopefully. Spoiler alert, I think that's the whole point. It could make it an A tier with Marcus being back, but obviously the track record of Gears of War recently it's just not been for me, so it's going in B tier. For now anyways, we'll have to see as the game comes out. I hope it's gonna be good. I hope all these games are good. But obviously, I'm just kind of giving you my best, what I think is going to happen. So the next one we have is Resident Evil Requiem, and I've actually been replaying all the Resident Evil games, just because I absolutely love them. I have them all on my PC. I'm currently playing through Resident Evil 3 right now, and honestly, like, I am happy they're bringing back Leon, but to be honest, I don't know. I'm getting a bit of a weird vibe. I hope it's good, but I don't think it's going to be an A tier game. I feel like it's going to be like front of B. Like a very strong B game, which is like B tier, by the way, guys, is still really good. Like B tier is a very good, like, that's like what, a 75. Obviously we got the top one, by the way, which is gonna be Game of the Year, which I'm predicting to be Game of the Year. Anyways, that's what I think of Resident Evil Requiem. So the next one we have is Crimson Desert, which honestly gives me like two completely different vibes every time I watch a trailer for it. It's either going to be the most craziest, wackiest game I've ever played that is just so much fun that I just can't stop playing, or it's just Mind's Eye 2 / Concord 2. Like, it's just the next flop. So that's one thing that I'm thinking is Crimson Desert. I feel like it's either going to be insane or just awful, like just poorly optimized, even though I'm pretty sure actually that it's supposed to be really well optimized from what I've watched. I'm gonna probably put this in B tier. I feel like Crimson Desert is gonna be pretty good. Like, I don't think it's gonna be elite, but I don't think it's gonna be trash. I could be wrong. So the next one we have is the next like mainline Assassin's Creed game that we could be getting at the end of the year. Codename Hexe. Assassin's Creed Hexe. I think Assassin's Creed Hexe is... I love the Assassin's Creed games. If you don't know, guys, my biggest tier list I ever done was actually an Assassin's Creed tier list. So if you want to go check that out at the end of this video, feel free. I've done like 20 plus tier lists at this point. But Assassin's Creed Hexe, just off like vibes alone, I did like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Shocker. I feel like this is like... I feel like... I'm putting a lot in B, haven't I? I actually didn't expect this. I think Hexe would be better than Crimson... Ooh. Do you know what? I think Fallout 3 should go there. Resident Evil there. Okay, I think that's a bit more fair. So, the next one we have is Lego Batman. This is the newest Lego Batman game, and to be honest with you, it looks completely different to any other Lego game, which is, in my opinion, is perfectly fine. And to be honest with you, it's kind of made me excited. It's a bit more like the Arkham games, which I've really been wanting for so long since Arkham Knight. I'm like, this is probably the first Lego game I've been excited for since I was like a child. So like, I'm in my mid-20s right now, so having a Lego game that I'm excited for means a lot. I actually think for a Lego game, this will be a great Lego game. Like, if you're comparing this to all the other Lego games, I genuinely think this could be the best Lego game, hands down. Just from the combat, everything they're doing, they're like completely like stepping the levels up in every single way possible. You may not like where they're going with it, but one thing I'd like to see in gaming, especially nowadays, is actually seeing them, try and develop something new, trying to add on and not just do the same old thing over and over and over again. It gets repetitive. I like to see a bit of nuance. So with Lego Batman, I actually see this game doing really well and becoming really popular, and I think it's going to be... I'm going to put it above Requiem. Easily. I feel like Lego Batman's going to do, one, numbers-wise, it's going to be way more popular. I feel like a lot more people are going to like it. I feel like it's going to get a lot of hype. And I think it's going to be more fun. Yeah. I think Lego Batman is... I say it's going to get reviewed better than Resident Evil as well. So the next one we got is Elder Scrolls 6. Is it 6? Yes, it's 6. So this is obviously like the next Elder Scrolls game. Do I think it's going to come out? If it were to come out, it would I would hope it to be an S tier, but to be honest with you, with the track record of Bethesda lately with Starfield, I don't have high hopes. But I'm gonna just easily put this in delayed. I really don't see this happening. A lot of people are saying maybe this year, maybe next year. I don't see it happening this year whatsoever. I don't think it's gonna happen. Sorry. So next one we got, guys, is 007 First Light. So it's like a James Bond game. Looks a lot like maybe an Uncharted game. A lot of people are hating on this game. And to be honest with you, I don't really see why. Like, it looks like a bit of fun. It's not going to be the best game ever, but it looks like it's going to be a bit of fun. Maybe a 20-hour story game, action adventure. If that's what you're looking for, this is probably like bang on for you. And I genuinely think this is going to be like a solid B tier game. And I feel like that's like very easily, definitely a solid B tier game. I think it's going to be better than Crimson Desert. Just overall, I trust the look of First Light more than Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert, it either could be my game of the year or it could be my biggest disappointment. Like, that's genuinely how I'm looking at Crimson Desert. Like, I'm looking at the gameplay, I'm like, this looks ridiculous. So I'm like, what are they actually doing with the game? It confuses me, which incites me, makes me more excited. So I'm really anticipated, but at the same time, I'm a bit like weary, like, ugh, I've been hurt before, so I'm kind of like keeping in the middle ground right now. So next one we got, guys, is Phantom Blade Zero. At first I thought this was more of a Souls game, but it's actually not at all, apparently. Which I quite like. I do like Souls games, but it's nice to see something a bit different. It's like, it's kind of in the middle there. I'm pretty excited for this game. I feel like this will be an A tier game. I feel like this is like the first like easy A tier game. This will do really well, and it's gonna probably be great. And if you're into those types of games, you're more than likely gonna really enjoy this game. I think Phantom Blade Zero is gonna be one of the most popular games of this year. Next one we got, guys, is Marathon. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If this game released last year as it was meant to, in the state that it was, I would probably put it in trash. But I'm gonna give credit to where credit's meant to be. Like I will always appreciate when I see developers and companies actually listen to their fan base and actually take on the criticism that we've given them. And they've made so much like updates. They've really have, and it's nice to see. And I don't think Marathon's gonna be the biggest game ever. I don't think it's gonna be more popular like than games like Destiny or I don't know, Halo, their most recent games. But I do think it's gonna be a solid game. I think it's gone from trash to maybe like middle of B tier. I feel like that's fair to say. So the next one we got, guys, is Fallout New Vegas. I honestly don't see Fallout New Vegas being remastered this year. I could see it possibly being remastered for the next season of Fallout, so they have something to release. But I don't see it happening this year. I see Fallout 3 happening and then New Vegas next year. Or we get extremely lucky and we get like a Fallout 3 / New Vegas collection thing. I don't see them doing New Vegas and 3. I see them doing 3. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But I'm going to say delayed / unannounced. So the next one we got, guys, is Marvel's Wolverine. I'm a huge fan of the Insomniac games, and I really enjoyed Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Miles Morales. I thought they were all great games. Wolverine, I'm a bit skeptical about. And I'm like, I loved the trailer. I thought it looked amazing. I genuinely did. Like, the trailer looks great, right? The trailer does look great. I'm not taking that away from it. The trailer looks brilliant. The gore, the action, everything, the voice acting, everything. But I just don't know how well that will transform into a game. The Wolverine, like how he moves, the movement, the story, just everything. I don't know if it's going to do as well as the Spider-Man game will do. I feel like a lot of people think this is the next Spider-Man game. If you were like a big fan of the Insomniac Spider-Man games, I don't think it's going to be as good as those. I feel like those games were like 8.5 out of 10 games. Like, they're really fun games for what they were. For a superhero game, they were good. But Wolverine, I honestly think it's another probably top of ooh probably middle of, and I'm actually gonna bring down Hexa because Hexa we've seen nothing for. The next one we got is the next Call of Duty, assuming it's gonna be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Gonna be brutally honest with you. I don't hate Black Ops 7. I've actually bought it. I've actually played it. And I just play it for zombies because some of my friends like playing the zombies mode. And the zombie maps that they brought out are actually kind of fun. And they have like this new game mode. It's actually fun. It's not the best Call of Duty ever made or anything, don't get me wrong. But I'm having fun with it. Modern Warfare 4 though, if it is Modern Warfare 4, I'm not excited whatsoever. But it is a Call of Duty, so it is going to be a big game, obviously, this year. It always is. I honestly think Modern Warfare 4, either C tier or maybe even like a D if I did do a D, but I'm going to put it in trash. I think it's the closest one to trash other than High Guard. I just don't see it being that great. I hope I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. I hope I'm wrong with all of these. I hope everything's an S tier. I hope everything's a game of the year. That'd be pretty fantastic. Great year to be a gamer. Next one we got is Halo Combat Evolved. Now, I am a huge Halo fan. I have zero faith in 343. Sorry, what do they call it nowadays? Freaking Halo Studios. That wasn't a joke, by the way. I genuinely forgot their name. Halo Combat Evolved. I mean, it's literally Halo 1 remade. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it 100% day one. Though I am already a bit disappointed there's no multiplayer, and if it costs 60 quid, honestly, I'm gonna make a rant because that is absolutely ludicrous to do. But I'm gonna put it's literally, if it's a beautiful remake of the first game, for me personally, it is an A tier. But because there's no multiplayer, it's going at the front of B. I will have fun with this game, but overall, I feel like it is a bit of a disappointment because there's no multiplayer, and multiplayer is a big part of Halo. So the next one we got, guys, is a Fable game possibly happening this year. Do I think we're going to get Fable this game this year? A lot of people think there is going to be one. I personally don't think there's going to be a Fable game this year. I think it's getting delayed / not announced. I just don't believe it. I don't think it's going to happen. And that's my honest to God opinion. I think it's either getting delayed or it's just not happening. That's my personal opinion. The next one we got, guys, is Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra. To be honest with you, if this game does release this year, it's gonna be a great 8-hour mini movie game. And that is about it. It's gonna look fantastic. It's gonna have a okay storyline. And that's about it. To be honest with you, it's more of just a tech test, like just to show off what the PlayStation can do. I genuinely don't think it's gonna be the next bee's knees, but that's my personal opinion. I don't even think the game's actually gonna come out, so I'm gonna put it in delayed. I don't think the game's ever gonna release, in my opinion. But if it does come out, it's probably like the very, very back of B tier. Just because I don't think, like, for the length of the game, if it ends up being like 80 quid, do not buy that game. Like, give yourself a freaking break, right? We got GTA 6 coming out this year. Give yourself a break and just wait for the game to come down in price. The next one needs no introduction. Grand Theft Auto freaking 6. What do I think is going to happen in Grand Theft Auto 6? I'm not even going to make a joke saying it's going to be trash. It's going to be Game of the Year. Like, I think they said the game's already has like 2 billion invested into it. It's like the most hyped up piece of media of all time. It is gonna win Game of the Year. If it doesn't, I'd honestly be absolutely flabbergasted. And the thing is, I'm not even like personally the most hyped for this game. I just know it's gonna happen. Like, it's just gonna happen. If the game releases this year, that's a good question. I'm not trying to drag out the video, but do I think it's gonna get delayed one more time? Do I think GTA 6 is gonna get delayed? No. I think we are getting GTA 6 this year. I think we're going to get GTA 6 November, whatever date is meant to come out in November. I think it's like November 18th. I think we're getting GTA 6 this November. Guys, if you enjoyed this video or agree with me at all, or want me to do another tier list, just hit that like button so I know you guys somewhat enjoyed this video so you could do another one. And comment below what your most anticipated games are. You can do your top 5, you can do the whole list, you can add games if you want. Just leave down in the comments below. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.